Welcome back. You're watching Corporate Corridor. Now, Pakistan has been struck with this ongoing sugar crisis, these high commodity prices. Who is to be blamed for all these things? We have with us, we're talking to the chairman of Karachi Wholesale Grocers Association of KWGA, Mr. Anis Majid. Mr. Anis, before going on to break, we were talking about the shortage of sugar. Now, some even claimed that there was no sugar available for the domestic consumers as well. Who do you see being blamed for this? Because it's easy, the government blaming the sugar millers, sugar millers blaming the government as well. Who was in the middle of this crux situation? Who basically was supposed to be blamed for this?
Actually, if you count like this, everybody was to be blamed. But the only thing, if there was a good policy for the sugar, there was nothing happened. You know, this is the only missing of lack of policy. If there was policy, there was no problem at all. If there was a shortage of the sugar, they were imported. And if there is no shortage, in fact, you find at the moment in the Ramadan, the sugar miller accepted they have the sugar 1.2 million tons available with them. It means there were 3 months left, and if you calculate by 350,000 tons or 3 lakh tons consumption for a month, even then they had the excess crop. So there was no shortage at all. Up till now, you know, they have about 10 lakh tons of sugar available with the millers, and we have only two and a half months left. So we have enough sugar to be consumed for this season.
Then why are they charging such high price if we have a surplus stock of sugar available?
This is what the problem is, and the millers are saying that they have the higher cost, and that's why they have to charge high, and the government saying that it's not that. So it is a simple procedure, you know. The sugar cane which was bought, what price it was bought, and they can calculate. They have the expert to calculate the prices of the sugar. So if the proper calculation is done, there is no problem, because the miller says they have the higher cost and the government says it was a lesser cost. So it's very simple. There are many experts who can tell you what is the actual cost. So when there is a cost ascertained, then you can tell them, the millers, that this is the price you should sell.
And also now the government has set up Deseos to fix the prices during the holy months of Ramadan and now throughout the year. Is that going to be a fair, is that going to be a justified thing? Because sugar prices and all these input prices, input costs, they basically fluctuate on a day-to-day basis. So setting up these Deseos to fix prices throughout the year, is that going to be fair on the millers?
No, as a matter of fact, the prices fixing is a complete failure. Even in the month of Ramadan, because you know, if they fix the prices, they cannot fix it properly, and the prices fluctuate on daily basis, where they fix the prices for 15 days and a month. So it is not possible to sell in the same price for a month or 15 days, because every day you see our currency value fluctuates, petroleum prices fluctuates, and the international market fluctuates. So how can you fix the prices? So there is no possibility to fix the prices for 10-15 days altogether, and the people and the government are expecting that the prices should come down. But I say, why should the prices of the commodities should come down? Everything, our environment is, everything is going up. Your petroleum prices, your currency is being devalued, and every other thing is going high.
Even international prices were also surging.
Yes, international prices, everything is going high, and you are expecting that our commodities prices should come down. Is it not possible? This is not possible at all. So we should go on a correct thing, and you know, we should understand, and the wholesalers and retailers are there. They buy the product and they sell it. If they buy and they get the high prices, they have to sell in the high prices.
Because they're simply intermediaries.
We are simply intermediaries, and if we are doing it, I mean, the retailers are in the forefront. The people say the retailers are taking more charges, and the retailers say the wholesalers. But why the wholesalers and retailers are not taking the high prices, the prices for the commodity which is low? Like this year we have a very good crop of the gram whole, and the split gram whole we are selling in a very cheap price, that is 45-48 rupees. Maximum 50 rupees, which is very low price at the moment because of the other things, the input cost. And if you count, 50 rupees a kilo for a pulses is a very good price, because other pulses are 90 rupees a kilo and 120 rupees a kilo. So why don't you explain the people that you buy this product which is Pakistani and which is a low price? If we consider and if we think that the prices are low then we can understand what actually price should be. And if we don't take the, if a price like 50 rupees is a low price, if we understand, because in this environment everything is going high, so I think the 50 rupees is a very reasonable price. So the fixation of the price is not possible for us. And one thing I would say that, you know, there must be some experts, DCOs, and they should understand what price should be. Because I've heard on a TV interview DCO saying that the wholesalers are earning 35% margin of profit and the retailers are earning 100% of margin of profit. If this kind of thinking or this kind of knowledge is with the DCO, who is the controller of the price, if he thinks like that, how can he fix the price, or how can he settle, how can he sit in the meeting with the wholesalers and the retailers? I challenge and I tell them that if you saying that 35% of the margin is there with the wholesalers, we give you 10%, give us the 10% margin and buy everything from us, and you earn more 25%, which is balanced. I mean, this is not fair way.
Okay, Mr. Anis, I'll have to cut you here. It's time for a short break. We'll be talking about this, this DCO did say these statements. We'll be talking about this and also the commodity prices, where the export market of Pakistan stands now. We'll be talking about all these things right after this short break. Stay tuned to Corporate Corridor.